The schedule coming out tomorrow. Let's look at the strength of schedule. Doesn't mean anything. What does our cap space look like in 2022? What is up, Fin fans? Yes, the schedule will be coming out tomorrow at 8 p.m. Again, just to give you guys a little bit of a heads up, a little forewarning, I am going completely social media dark all day on Wednesday. So tomorrow, all day. Because what normally happens is you'll have them, oh, here's the primetime games, here's the Monday night games. Well, supposedly this is who the Dolphins are playing week 1 and 2, and here is what they're, and all of a sudden the schedule slowly starts to leak out. And what I want to give you guys, and I'm going to make this video probably around 8 o'clock p.m. Wednesday night, probably be up by 8:30, 9 o'clock the latest, is I'm going to sit down, I'm going to record, and I'm going to look right at the schedule for the first time and give you guys my instant reaction talking about it. Maybe I'll make like a semi-prediction of what I think is going to happen with the records, but I give my final one the day before the start of the season on Thursday, September, whatever it is. So again, tomorrow's the start of the schedule, so I thought, let's look at the strength of schedule. It doesn't mean anything. I do this every year around this time. For comment of the day, you guys send me a package. So we're going to get to that later in the video. But first and foremost, let's look at the cap space. So I'm going to pop it up. It's brought to you by All Sports Culture. They made this fantastic chart doing the projection for 2022's salary cap. And if you look at who number 4 is, it's us, baby. It's my Dolphins. 59,200,268 buckaroos. Number 1 is the Steelers, 74.9 mil. Colts are 2, 68.4. Bungles or Bengals, however you want to call them, is 64.5 mil. So we're number 4 sitting there. Jets will still have a lot of money. Now, this is projecting, you know, kind of giving them a somewhat of a projection of where the cap will rise. So we could be getting more than that, right? And then you look at the bottom. Green Bay is in cap hell. Cowboys are in cap hell. Giants are in cap hell. Rams are in cap hell. Texans are in cap. Like a good bottom, 7, 8 teams are in complete cap hell. Then you have the Bills who only have $1 million. Like there's going to be a lot of moving and grooving that's going to have to happen. But yes, the Dolphins do have a lot of big names that potentially need to be re-signed next year. Gesicki, Baker, Nick Needham. There's some names that, going to be some notable free agents that the Dolphins need to think about. Well, are we going to bring them back, Durham Smythe, or are we going to let them go? So yes, we're sitting at $59.2 million for next year, which is nice. And a lot of what the Dolphins can do, and this is just a little tidbit. You guys know I don't really start talking about this until, February-ish, because free agency starts in March. They can front load, they can back end contracts, they can do signing bonuses. So it seems like the Dolphins will be one of those teams. We see where Tua is, see how he's grown, if he has grown, and then really can start filling in those spots. Skura, does he end up becoming something we can build off of? No? All right, well, maybe we add a center. What's going on with Xavier Howard? What's going on with Byron Jones? Where are the pieces that are missing? Running back. Is there a big name running back out there the Dolphins might want to go for? But that's something that we'll talk about in the future. I just saw this from All Sports Culture via Sports Spot Track, that's who I go with my contracts. And I thought, let me talk about this real quick, because Dolphins having the 4th highest cap space is a thing of beauty, being that they have so many picks, especially in 2023 when they have 2 firsts again. So it's a thing of beauty, and I wanted to talk about that real quick. Now let's talk about the strength of schedule. Now, this comes out every year. Every year, you get your finalized schedule, not as in like the days they're playing, but essentially, who we're playing, because a lot of times it's, whoever you place is the same as you. So we got second place. We're facing the second place teams, I think, in the AFC West and the AFC North. Yes, AFC West, AFC North. And now the NFC East with the Giants. So that's when it comes out and you get the strength of schedule. Essentially, the strength of schedule is you take the combined win total of everyone we're playing this year, and however high or low it is, that's how easy or hard your schedule is. Doesn't mean anything. Well, we're gonna talk about it right now. Mike Clay came out. He said the 2021 NFL strength of schedule based on current rosters. Note the order of the games is random. Green easiest, and then obviously red hardest. So he made. I'll pop the chart up. He made this chart, and essentially this isn't how the schedule's going to go. A lot of people saw this and was like, did the schedule get leaked? And No, didn't get leaked. He just kind of threw things in there. But you could see the Miami Dolphins have the 5th easiest. Tampa Bay has the easiest schedule off of strength of schedule. And then the Steelers have the hardest with Chicago, Detroit, Rams, and Cincy being the 5. And then top easiest 5, Tampa Bay, Atlanta, Buffalo, Jets. Buffalo, Jets, Dolphins, Patriots, same division. You'll notice divisions will be clumped together because obviously they play the same teams. So that being said, right, Dolphins have the easiest schedule. They should have a winning record. We should be going into the playoffs, especially with the amount of talent we added. This should be a breeze. Nothing should be, we shouldn't worry about a flipping thing, right? Last year, I remember the schedule came out. It was around this time last year. I sat down and I looked at the schedule and I was like, all right, there's some winnable games. This could be an 500 team. We could go 8-8, 9-7, and I got so much backlash for saying that. Right? You think we're going to win 8 to 9 games? Well, we won't even win 4 to 5. Look at the teams we're playing. We're playing the 49ers. We're playing the Rams. We're playing the Chargers. We're playing the Cardinals. Heck, Patriots just picked up Cam Newton. You think we're going to win that many games? You're out of your gosh darn mind. You thought I was going to say the other one. And I was laughing. I'm like, and I kept saying, you have no idea how the season will plan out, how everything will go, who will get injured, 49ers, who won't get injured, all that stuff. We don't know. So to sit here and predict this is just ridiculous. I do it for fun, and I don't like doing it until the day before the start of the season, because you really get to see your teams, how they are in preseason and training camp, right? So if you look at the start of, this time last year, right, the Miami Dolphins had the 3rd hardest schedule. New England had the hardest with a 537 win percentage. Jets 2, Dolphins 3, 49ers 4, and Buffalo, Detroit, and Atlanta tied for 5. So we had the 3rd hardest schedule going into the 2020 season. And if you look at the bottom 5, you had Washington, Cleveland, Dallas, Pittsburgh, and Baltimore with the easiest schedules, right? But then when the season was over and everything was said and done, you looked at who had the easiest to hardest, right? Hardest was the Jets, the Panthers, the Broncos, the Falcons, and the 49ers. So the Jets and the 49ers didn't really move much when it came to their hard to easy because, well, they sucked. The Jets were horrible. And if you notice, all those teams were kind of bad. So they gave the wins to the opposing team, making it look like their schedule was harder. But if you look at the Dolphins, we started with the 3rd hardest schedule, and we ended the season with the 8th easiest schedule. A complete flip. And what did that have to do with? That had to do with the 49ers getting banged up, injured. That had to do with the Chargers having a really bad defense and couldn't win a bunch of games. Had to do with a lot of intangibles. The Patriots just sucking with Cam Newton. A lot of intangibles that coincide with it. So you sit there and you look at the strength of schedule, right? And you think to yourself, wow, we have the easiest. This should be a breeze. You never know. When the season is over, we might have ended up having the hardest schedule. Now, I'm not going to break down the schedule, who we're playing, all that stuff. That's what I'm going to do tomorrow at 8 o'clock. But when you look at the strength of schedule, and I say this every year, heck, when you even look at the schedule and you try to predict games before, I tried, and I tell you this every year, I try to wait till right before the season starts. That's why my record prediction video is literally going to be either the Tuesday or the Wednesday before the kickoff game. Because to do it now is just ridiculous. You don't know what's going to happen. Injuries, trades, anything. COVID. You have no idea what's going to happen. And you can see from last year, Dolphins went from having the highest, the top 5 hardest schedule to one of the easiest. So again, everyone's seeing the strength of schedule, seeing that it's easy. We're going to look at the teams we're playing tomorrow, see when we're playing them, and we'll go off of that. It's always fun. but don't take it too seriously. That's the whole point of this. Look in the strength of schedule. It means nothing. Nothing at all. Because like I said, going to San Fran, taking on the 49ers, when the schedule came out, coming off of losing in the Super Bowl with that defense with Bosa and all those guys, you thought, oh, Dolphins are going to lose that game. They had no chance going to San Fran, and we won 43-17. We completely demolished them. Yeah, dog, that's because of a ton of injuries. That doesn't mean the Dolphins are good. That's what I'm saying, baby. That's what I'm saying. But be sure to comment below. What do you think about the cap space? We're going to have the 4th highest cap space in the NFL. And what do you think of the strength of schedule? Do you take it with a grain of salt, sand, whatever you want to call it? Or do you take it seriously? Now, for comment of the day, one of you fantastic human beings sent me something to my P.O. box. And that is linked below in the description. I have a P.O. box in my new town that I moved to. So if you want to, I'll even pop it up over here. If you want to send me anything, whether it's a package, whether it's a letter, that you want me to read for comment of the day, please, feel free to do it. Don't feel like you have to, but the address is there. So for comment of the day, I'm going to open up this Mamma Jamma. Wrote Go Fins on the box. Taped it heavily. Hopefully I don't destroy anything by opening it. Let's see what I was sent. Hopefully it's nothing edible or an animal or anything. Oh, what's going on in here? Some clothes. What is this? Look at this. Nice little polo. A Dolphins polo and my favorite logo. Some people hate this logo. I love this logo. Dolphins polo. A kick-ass Dolphins hat. Look at that. Loving it. Loving it. Look at this. Oh my goodness. I used to have this Dolphin blanket. Old school Dolphin blanket. Let me show you. Old school Dolphin blanket. Very, very, very cool. Dolphin mug. This is going to go in the back somewhere. Thank you so much for the Dolphin mug. Oh, you really put a lot in here. Are these just... I think these are just to keep it upright. Oh, and there is a letter. I'll read the letter. And what's in here? Golf balls. Nice. Thank you so much. I greatly appreciate that. I'm going to put the golf balls back on the shelf too. And a letter. All of this stuff was from Randy Freeman. Randy, thank you so very much. I just want to thank you for how hard you work to entertaining us Dolphin fans. I didn't think people like me existed until I found you on YouTube. 55, been wearing Dolphin jacket since I was 5. Me too, actually. And still wear a Letterman jacket. When I really appreciate you is late at night in my office. I am a workaholic up to 12 to 1 every night. I have an advertising company selling ads on motorcycles, maps during the day, creating maps and ads all night. Enclosed are some maps I do, which yes, there are. Your passion, I love it, reminds me of me. Keep up the hard work and love the baby. My friend. Also enclosed is a coffee cup to help keep you up, a few golf balls in case you want to take out Dolphin frustration with the driver, and a baby blanket so your baby can feel some Dolphin love. A golf shirt to mow your lawn in, and a big guy Finn's hat. Also, if you ever need any graphic work, Photoshop, I used every day. I never charge for designs. If it helps you, let me know. Thank you so much, Randy Freeman. He also sent me... now he says now some football talk, and I think these were his picks. Let's see how close he got. I hope we take Parsons. Nope. I take Tevin Jenkins or Elijah Vera at 18. Didn't happen. At 36, I took Quinn Miners. That didn't happen. 50, I take Michael Carter. Didn't happen. 81, a fast slot receiver. Happened at 6. But not there. Everyone keeps saying we need receivers. I'm not sure they will even play. Where Parker Williams, Fuller, Gesicki, Bowden, Will, 6 guys for 4 spots. Keep up the hard work. Thank you, Randy Mueller. Thank you so much. You have no idea how much everything you gave me means to me. There's something he gave me that is private. I'm going to keep that private just between me and him. So Randy, if you're watching this and you're like, wait, I gave you something else and I didn't show it or talk about it, it's because I thank you so much. I was not expecting that. And I'm going to keep that between you and me. And thank you. Thank you so very much. But yeah, if you guys want to send me anything like Randy did, or a lot of the stuff behind me is from you guys sending me stuff. Like this is going to go on the show. You know what? I'm going to put it right there. That's what I do. Even the golf balls. Let's see where you could see them. Maybe even right here. Put them this way. That's what I do. You send me stuff, I put on, but don't feel like you need to. If you want to just send me a letter to say, you know, hey, what's up? Thank you, or comment of the day in the letter. Feel free to. Like I said, the address is in the description. But other than that, guys, I'll see you tomorrow. Schedule will be out at 8. I'm going to go, I'm going to make the video, then I'll put it up around 8:30, 9 o'clock. But yeah, other than that, I'll see you tomorrow. Schedule breakdown. But like usual, stay classy and fins up.